All right. Welcome, Warrior fans. The first game of the 21 football season is back as much as we can be. So, our pregame is going to be brought to you by Central National Bank. We are broadcasting from the Landing Pharmacy broadcast area, and we'll go discuss our rest of sponsors as it comes up. So, tonight, here we are, the Warriors are visiting the Ell Saline Cardinals. We are in Brookville, Kansas. Jeremiah Lang, along with Darren Neufeld here to bring you the game. Engineer Gene Winkler's on the computer. So first we'll talk about a little logistics here, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Of course, on the away, we do not have replay capability like we do at home, so don't expect any replays. If you want to see a replay, just rewind your YouTube.
That's right.
That's the easiest way to do it. And tonight we're actually going to go with two cameras. So we have two camera people with us. Austin Murphy is running one of the cameras, and Sadie Lang is running the other one. So there'll be one kind of a widescreen shot and another zooming in every now and then, and Gene's going to be picking which one he wants to show.
That's right. And we want to give a big shout out to Austin Murphy on his first win of the season last night. I'm in with the middle school boys.
Yeah, exactly. Great job there to the middle school team.
And Sadie's one of our first high schoolers to be working with mctv, so she's going to get a look behind the scenes, and we taught her to make fun of Mike Powers when he's around.
Doesn't take much. So now a little bit about the pregame of tonight's game. So for those of our fans in the stands and those of us that got programs when we got here, there's a little bit of mix-up. Ell Saline printed last year's roster for the Warriors. So fortunately, I don't know if the announcers get the names right or not tonight. I'm a little worried about that because if they've got last year's roster, what you hear over the loudspeaker will probably be not right. So tonight, your Warriors are in their road white jerseys, red pants, and red helmets. And Ell Saline's in their traditional red jersey, black pants, black helmets.
Look like Nathan Hoffner is out there as a captain, and I can't tell who the other Warrior player is.
I think there's three of them out there.
There are three of them, yeah.
So Marion won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. I bet one of them's Miles Olson. It's probably the one on the right. Just judging by the height. Yep, number 4, Miles. So Ell Saline is going to receive the kick, and the Warriors will actually be kicking with the sun. That's a kind of a surprise on Ell Saline part. They're going to run into the sun for the first quarter. So kind of looking at the scouting report, not a lot Coach Kraft gave us. Not much difference this year on the Ell Saline lineup as far as the type of plays or how they're going to play. It doesn't look like. Obviously, a lot of different athletes. They graduated quite a bit last year. On defense, I noticed it says they run a 5-3, but it really looks like a 3-3 with two floaters on the outside. So not a lot different than what you're going to see out of the Marion defense. So it looks like you have the rosters up. So going back deep for the Cardinals is number 3, Tegan Bradley, and number 44, Garrett Phelps. Coming out to do the kicking for the Warriors.
Looks like number 5,
Jack Lanning is going to do the kickoff duties, looks like. Sets it up on the right hash. Really not a lot of wind tonight. It's pretty calm out here right now, although they've moved the game time up tonight because of possible storms. So
yeah, it looks like
if it's held off like this, it'd be a beautiful night. So
I think we moved the game up to 6 to avoid the storms, and the storms got moved back to about 11. So I think we're in good shape.
I think we're in good shape tonight. So Lanning to tee it up. Short approach, boot, heading towards the far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds about the 17-yard line. Yeah. So they're going to have the option either to make us re-kick, take it right there, or at the 35. We'll see what Ell Saline decides to do. Looks like they're going to take it at the 35. Nice kick by Lanning. He got it up in the air, just angled it to the out of bounds a little too far. So, and I'm going to apologize if I mess up any of these names. Yeah. However, because this is the first time we've seen this team with these jersey numbers. So
we watched them at the scrimmage the other night, and I felt like we had did some good work on defense in that scrimmage the other night.
Yeah, we really did.
Jamboree.
One of the things we noticed at the scrimmage, just by knowing the kids and not necessarily the numbers, is the fact that you're going to see a lot of sophomores on the field on both sides of the ball for the Warriors. Ell Saline in the shotgun. Hands off up the middle. He's hit. He's wrapped up maybe for a 2-yard gain there. In on the tackle is 22.
22 is
Caleb
Darrow and 56 Cole Smith.
So Darrow and 2 sophomores right there off the bat. Cole Smith playing one of the middle linebacker position with Jack Lanning. Darrow's playing outside right, and Hoffner's playing outside left. On the front line, we've got 63. It's got to be Anderson, right? No, Landon Dye.
55 is Aiden Brammer.
Aiden, and how can you miss number 73?
I don't know who that is. I don't recognize him. I had to laugh at the
handoff going wide right. Nice play by Lanning.
Yeah.
Lanning knocks him down for a 11-yard loss there. Nice play. Lanning shot that gap and made him pay.
I had to laugh the other day. I was reading the high school announcements for the day, and there's this list of kids that need to come to see Mr. Raymer. It's first and last name, first and last name, first and last name, and Quaid.
So the rest of the defense here, Miles Olson is playing right corner. Chance Schultz is playing left corner. And back at the floating safety is Jonathan Freeze.
And Trevor Schaefer's out there on the far side.
Trevor's out there too. I missed him somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, outside right.
Yep. Where's the
back to
run?
Pass up the middle. He caught. Going to be short of the first down.
Just about a yard short.
Nice play, though, by Ell Saline to get that pass off and up the field. Nice route by the receiver. Chance came back to it. You know, they made the hit as soon as he got in. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the 44-yard line.
Looks like Ell Saline's going to go.
Well, you're playing the odds at this level this time. 1 yard. Most times you can get that. Now, the one play we sacked him forever.
That's right.
Ell Saline, you take quarterback keeper. He stopped. He is stopped.
Yep.
Great defense by the Warriors.
Downs.
Caleb Darrow was the first man in there to make him change direction. And then a whole host.
Aiden Brammer was
Landon Dye, Aiden Brammer. A whole host came in to stop him and get a nice turnover on the first defensive series of the year.
Big number 71 coming on the field for the Warriors is Caden Nelson.
So we'll see who else we shift out from O to D here.
Caden's a 235-pound sophomore.
We got so Smith, Cole, Quaid. Oh, yeah, he came in at center, the one you just mentioned. Yeah. Aiden. Olson in at tight end on the right side. Free split to the right. Lanning holds it, pitches to Trevor late.
And he
might kind of quite get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be about a half-yard loss there. Ell Saline defense that well. They had all 3 options stacked up.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go for Trevor once he had the ball, and it was a late toss to Trevor on that pass.
Jack did good to pull it out because the fullback got hit right as he was pulling it out. Then Jack got hit and was being taken down as he made the pitch, and then the pitch was covered. So Ell Saline did a good defensive stand there.
Warriors come out 2nd and 11.
Jonathan Freeze split to the right. Over on the far side is Braden Hewlett. Pitch to Hoffner. Hoffner cuts upfield. He gets a hole. He gets the corner. He's going to pick up about 8 yards there. Nice play by Hoffner.
Make it 3rd and 2 here.
Made a nice little move in there to get past that initial line.
Yeah, he did a real good step out and got around that.
The interior line did a good job sealing there, too. The only thing that Hoffner had to worry about when he got to the edge was the defensive backs. Mm-hmm. So that was a nice blocking scheme there by the Warriors. Schultz back to the right. Freeze to the left. Olson, Hoffner, and Schaefer's in the backfield with Lanning in the pistol. Hand off to Hoffner. He's got a hole. He's got the first down. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on that play. Nice hole. Nice run. Misdirection play there.
Yeah.
Nice misdirection play. The defense was kind of flowing to their right, and Hoffner cut it back, play designed to go back up the right side hole and right into the defense.
And you can see as Hoffner's running, he's really intentional where he's stepping. I mean, he's really thinking it through and hitting the holes where they're at.
Field conditions look good here at Ell Saline. I know in the past, some years when we've been up here, it hasn't been the greatest field conditions, but tonight looks pretty good. Hewlett to the left, Freeze to the right. This time he hands off to Hoffner up the middle. He's going to pick up 5.
And we don't have a height on Braden Hewlett, but I saw him this morning.
I think he's grown since school started.
Yeah, I mean, good night. That kid, I was like, who's 15?
It's kind of like, looking at your son.
Yeah.
I mean, from May till now, it's all of a sudden, where did this kid come from?
Right.
So, yep. Which is nice to have some tall receivers out there. Nice handoff up the middle to Trevor. Trevor starts to make a spin move. I think he got the first down, though. Yes, I believe they're going to give it to him. No, they're going to call it
short.
Third and a half a yard. I couldn't tell where that far side judge was coming in to mark it off the top. I don't know if she knows how. No, it's on the right-hand side there. Nope.
Right here.
Yep. Warriors come to the line here with 3rd and short. Hewlett to the right, Freeze to the left. Schaefer's, Hoffner, and Olsen in the backfield with Lanning. Hand off to Hoffner. He's got the first down and some more. He's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Warriors got a good list of weapons here that they can use for running, and I think we'll see some passing here when that opens up.
You're watching the offensive line. That's something that it seems like the last couple of years we haven't been able to do is get a good push up the middle. And right now, after one defensive series and one offensive series, so far, it's early in the game, but so far the Warriors are controlling the trenches.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see. Handoff to Schaefer's outside right. He's going to get wrapped up for a half-yard loss.
Yeah, he had 2 Cardinals there waiting for him.
Hoffner's a little gimpy coming up. I think he tweaked an ankle a little bit. It's probably that same one he had trouble with last year.
So Caleb Darrow comes on for the Warriors.
Need to go ahead and get him off the field. Referees are probably going to stop the play here before it even gets going. Yeah, I don't think he's off the.
I think he's off.
So, like Jeremiah, he's not far enough off the field.
Okay.
Like Jeremiah said, Caleb Darrow in for Nathan. Let's hope it's not something bad. Nathan running well tonight already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't want to lose him.
Injury timeout. Number 7, Seth Lanning.
Hey, Seth, wherever you're out there in the world, just want you to know you just got hurt at the Ell Saline game.
5th year.
Hand off to Trevor. Trevor makes a nice move. He's got some room. He runs over another one.
Oh, man.
Makes it to about the 2-yard line. Nice run by Trevor. He kind of got stopped in the middle, but didn't go down after the hit, and then just took off up the middle and ran over another Ell Saline Cardinal and got to maybe the 1. It's actually the half-yard line.
Yeah, he
gave him a really good spot.
Really close. Warriors getting ready to punch it in here.
This is where you just need Lanning to take a step back and go forward. Don't hand it off. Yep. Oh, no, that's a bad spot. That is a very bad spot. His momentum was clear up around the 4-yard line where his forward momentum was stopped. I got to argue a little bit about that spot call there.
Be 2nd and goal from the 7.
Ell Saline got a great push there. So far, what I've seen is where we can't do a good job running, or where they're stuffing us is off that outside.
Yeah, we just don't have the speed to get around that corner.
Lanning hands off to Schaefer. He's in the zone.
For a Case and Son touchdown.
Case and Son touchdown. first score of the season on the first Warrior drive. That is the way to seal it, guys.
It's a good way to start the season.
Yeah, great defensive first drive to stuff a fourth down play to get the ball.
Yep.
Short field. Wasn't it? They were right at the 50.
Right at the 50, yeah.
Yeah, so 49-yard drive here to start the season. Nice play to go 6-0 up. We'll see what they do here on the going for 2. Same offensive set we've seen all night. Oh, mix up there. That's not going to go anywhere. Well, actually, Lanning. Oh,
he almost got it back.
He almost got it. Confusion in the backfield on the play call, and Lanning was going to get dropped for about a 5-yard loss. Got back to about the 1, but still no good on the extra point conversion. So the Warriors are going to lead 6-0.
Hey, Sadie, if you can get a chance, can you get a shot of our fans across the way there, and we'll good Marion contingency that's come up to Ell Saline to watch this game tonight, and nice to have fans in the stands and be out here watching football.
And maskless everywhere. Oh, it is so nice to see. So our first quarter sponsors tonight, Eagle Communications, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. Thank you all to all our sponsors. We will continue to give sponsor updates throughout the night and the season. Oh, hey, we do have quarterly sponsors up on the board. That's good. Gene's always got new toys to play with, so it's always a little bit of a new thing for us to see all his new toys and how he pulls them out and uses them. So
we do want to thank our sponsors. You guys are the ones that help us get out on the road and at home and bring you these games over YouTube, and makes it possible for us to get these games out to people.
We wish we could do more away Marion events. We don't have the staff personnel to make that a reality. We apologize for all those non-football events that we don't get a chance to cover. Well, without a drone, it'd be a little tough to cover cross country.
Yeah, although that would be kind of cool.
Okay,
Gene,
there you go.
Gene, you need a drone.
Gene can do the drone feed. You can go fly the drone. There we go. So, for the second time this evening, the Warriors are coming on the field to kick off. Once again, back deep for the Cardinals. We've got number 3, Tegan Bradley, and number 44, Garrett Phelps, both seniors. Ell Saline, a pretty senior-laden team, it looks like, looking down through the roster. Lanning tees it up. We'll see if he can keep it in bounds this time. A little shorter, but he does keep it in bounds. Nice play. Comes down about the 20-yard line. A little bit of return. Phelps has it. Cuts to the middle. He's still on his feet. Breaks the tackles. Going to get tracked down by Lanning. Good return there.
Finally brought him down at about the
35-yard line. Good return by the Cardinals, unfortunately. They found a little seam right in the middle of the field. A couple early missed tackles, and he was off to the races.
Return.
10, 20, 30. Yep. A little bit of new personnel. Looks like number 6 is out there for the Warriors. That would be
Kellen Wayner. He's a freshman.
He's playing right corner now. They did some shifting since Hoffner's on the sideline. Handoff going wide. Oh, a little bit of a miss there, but tracked down nice by Schultz and Jack Lanning.
Lanning brought him down. So a couple big hits by Jack in the last 2 plays here. It's going to bring up second and about 7, it looks like. Maybe 6.
Trying to look and see where they move people around here. Oh, what they did is they instead of having 5 linebackers with Hoffner, they went to 4 linebackers. It's because of the set that Ell Saline's running now, so we have 4 linebackers and 4 D-backs. And I believe that's probably the other reason they brought Wayner on. Pass, looking for a pass. Oh, nice coverage downfield by the Warriors. We had the guys covered up. Ell Saline quarterback kind of threw between his receivers.
He was behind him.
The Ell Saline quarterback tonight is Cade Wilson, Jr.
And that was Kellen Wayner on the
Kellen
coverage.
Wayner was on the deep coverage, and he had his man covered. Yep. The underneath receiver for Ell Saline was more wide open, but it was well overthrown of him.
Let's bring up 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals.
I think they're being generous. I'd call it 7.
I would call it 7 also, but it's
Yeah.
the home scoreboard.
That's right, home scoreboard. Got to make it look good. Phelps in motion. Trips now to the left. Hope Schaefer stays in coverage. Oh, offsides by Warriors.
Looked like
Aiden
Brammer jumped a little bit, and that's going to.
Hey, there was 2 jumps, but Aiden went over the line.
Yeah.
Now that's going to make it 3rd, and I'm going to call it 2.
Or a very big one.
Yeah, a very big one.
There's 3 guys standing in that 1 yard.
Yeah, the two guys holding the flags and the official.
Yeah, no.
Trips to the left again. Uh-oh. Yep. That's going to be – oh. Yeah. Yeah. He had 2 guys moving at the same time.
Yep.
Offside. Number 44.
I didn't know that was called offside.
Well,
it was like
I think when he stepped up to the line, though, he stepped way across.
Okay.
So because the quarterback hadn't started into a cadence yet, it's not a illegal motion because they hadn't started anything in yet. So I think when he moved up to the line, he went too far. So we're back to 3rd and 7.
Yes, we are.
So once again, for the 3rd straight play, trips to the left for Ell Saline.
Warriors looking for a stop here.
Stand back, fake handoff, looking for the pass, catch.
Got a guy. Number 3 for.
And number 4 was on our coverage. That's Olson was on the coverage. They did pick up the 1st down. It was a nice quick pass. I mean, Olson had the coverage. He hit him as soon as he caught it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that he let him get loose. It's just it was a nice timing route by the Ell Saline Cardinals.
We have 1st and 10. We got 3:01 left in the first quarter.
20-yard line.
Warriors leading 6-0.
The center, and now minus 71. Caden Nelson. Caden Nelson now in on the defensive line. Looks like Quade's taking a break. Phelps in motion to the left. Nice coverage by Schaefer's.
Gonna keep
there
it.
you go. Nice, Schaefer. Trevor made a great play there. He stuck with his receiver until the quarterback made the decision to tuck it, and then Trevor came up and made the play. Stuffed him for no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Nice defensive play by Trevor.
Looks like Nathan's over on the table with ice on his knee, which is never a good sign. Yeah.
Ice. I thought it was his ankle.
That's what I thought too, but that looks like a bag of ice.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
From the 20. Clock just went under 2 minutes in this opening quarter of action. Trips to the right now for Ell Saline. Quarterback going to make the pitch. Ball's on the ground. Wow. Nice play by Caden Nelson to make the quarterback make an errant pitch. Then Caleb Darrow, Jack Lanning, and I think it was Trevor were all there to make the running back dive quick.
Right.
Otherwise, the Warriors could have come away with another turnover here. That'd have been nice. Well, first turnover, but first one was turnover on downs.
Right. We have 3rd and 15 for the Cardinals from the 25, about 1:15 left in this quarter.
26. Reverse. Nice play by Trevor.
Trevor Schaefer waiting for him.
Just lit him up.
Phelps had nowhere to go.
So with that play, it's going to bring up 4th and 25 from the 35. Warriors on the last couple of plays have made some great defensive reads. Trevor never got shook on that play. He played that as a reverse from the get-go.
He read
waiting.
that so well.
Yes. I know we're only 1 quarter into this year, but gosh, what I've seen so far is this sophomore class is playing out here together. Well, and Trevor's not a sophomore. No,
Yeah, he
he
is.
is sophomore. The sophomore class is playing well right now.
Cardinals get a punt off, but
It was
the
a flag,
it's a false
illegal
start.
false start.
So we're going to get that kick again, it looks like.
Going to back him up again, I believe.
Yep.
Maybe. Can't call false start on the defense.
Right.
Yeah, false start on offense. And walk it back 5 more yards. So now they're going to be 4th and 30 from the 40.
18 seconds in this quarter. I imagine we'll probably won't see another play after this. Maybe we will. But
Freeze back deep. Warriors are just playing this for defensive purposes. Actually,
fair catch by Freeze.
nice fair catch,
Yeah.
10-yard line.
We'll see another play here.
Brimmer got through.
Yeah.
And he bumped the kicker, but the white hat was standing right there and said, no, that's not anything. So,
Tell you what, I see Aiden at the grocery store. I wouldn't want him running at me.
No. Yeah, I was, said about the sophomores, but I'll tell you what we saw at the scrimmage last week, you're right. The defense really, against the 3 other teams we saw last week, which was what? Eureka, Linden,
Remington, and
Remington.
Linden.
Our offense, it's the first time they've been on the field together, and they had their ups and downs. They had some good plays, had some bad plays, but the defense looked pretty solid. I mean, it was just some, I don't want to say trick plays, but it was some unique plays that kind of confused them from time to time. So
that's
just
a really neat thing to do, and kids get to see a lot of different sets in a short amount of time.
Handoff up the middle to Trevor. He's got a hole. He runs over one. He's going to make it clear up to the 22-yard line.
First down, so the clock will stop with 6.8 seconds in the quarter.
Nice run by Schaefer's. I don't know why the clock is running.
The clock shouldn't have restarted.
It should not have. Well, we'll take it into the first quarter. Okay.
All right. So our first quarter sponsors are Eagle Communication, Prairieland Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Quarterly report is brought to us by.
Usually it's St. Luke.
Well, I figure it was, but you had it covered up, so I had to make sure. St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. What do you got?
I thought the Warriors did an excellent job on defense. They, it's the Casey Case phrase. They bent, but they didn't break.
Exactly.
And they were able to get the ball turned over, or get a punt, and really like what we're seeing on defense. And I feel bad for Nathan Hoffner. I hate seeing him get injured this early in the season or at all, but hopefully the Warriors can work around that and put some other people in action and keep picking up yards on offense.
One play. There's only been one play, and that was the kickoff return.
Yeah.
All night that has even put a doubt in our mind.
Right.
After that kickoff return, they had it at the 35. They got down to the 20. We packed them clear back up to the 40.
Right.
I don't think you can ask any more of that than the defense, other than maybe a turnover. If we'd have gotten one of that ball that was on the ground, or maybe a pick when one of those passes went up. But like you said, it's almost like, okay, yeah, they hit us in the mouth. This young group of Warriors responded and said, sorry, so what?
Right. We're not phased.
Nope. So we'll see what they can do out here on the second drive of the season.
That's right.
On offense. A little bit longer field this time. It's going to start at the 21-yard line here. So instead of 50 yards to go, we have 80.
Right.
But just need to plug away. Trevor had a good run there off the first, so if he can just keep it up. Line is making some good holes. Lanning, as a sophomore quarterback, is making some good decisions. So
fun group to watch so far.
I say right now, it's just we have the privilege of it's all kind of coming together for a first game of the season.
Right.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect it. Not the first game of the season. So, and there's good promise. Like you said, a pregame. Middle school has what, third? Hey, Austin, how many you have 30 on the team? 30 middle schoolers out this year, which is more than the high school has. And they won their first game last night.
At Inman.
Yeah, at Inman, who the last couple of years has had real good teams.
Right.
So, hey, Warrior football back on track.
That's right. Warriors coming down to find where they're at on the field.
The other end. Don't see any other changes for the Warriors. Dye, Nelson, Williams, Brimmer, Smith, Olson on the line. Misdirection play. Caleb Darrow has it.
Yeah, he's going to pick up about 3 yards.
I thought there's a little bit of a face mask there at the end of that, too. Yeah, I need a replay there. Somebody out home on YouTube text me back and tell me. I thought his head got jerked down a little bit right as he was going to the ground. But
they gave him 4 yards on that, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I like that little misdirection play we've got in the playbook this year. It really freezes that linebackers and
gives us
our lines open in the hole at the front end. So, it's 3 or 4 yards downfield before we're getting hit. Olson in motion.
Oh, everybody was in motion.
Yeah. Well, let's try this again. It's 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 11.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah. Not sure what happened there because it was the whole entire backfield that went into motion. So
backfield and whoever the receiver was over here also.
The line stayed, but the backfield went. So definitely some miscommunication there. So bring up 2nd and 11. Landing back to pass, and he's going to have to scramble. He's going to get hit and taken down
not
for
gonna
a
get
loss.
Anything there.
He's going to lose another one. Had Schultz and Olson out in the pattern, but neither one of them were really open.
Jack just ran out of time back there.
Bring
up 3rd and 12.
I think Hewlett was in the pattern over there on the left side, but he obviously had a short route because he never really got far off the line of scrimmage. They were trying to open something up downfield for Schultz cutting across the middle, but it did not open up fast enough for Landy to get a pass off. 3rd and 12, hand off to Darrow. He's going to get a couple yards. Oh, ball's on the ground. That is going to be a turnover.
Yep. Ell Saline recovers.
Darrow had it, and as he was getting wrapped up, somebody stripped that ball loose out of there on the Ell Saline side. First turnover of the year. Nothing hurt. Our defense is playing well. Just got to get on the stop here.
Get our second quarter sponsors in here real quick. Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis Club.
As a young player, see what happens with Darrow right here. Sometimes you make that, you want to make up for it so bad. You sometimes, get a little over anxious and don't do your solid job right here on the first couple plays on the other side of the ball. So we'll see what happens. Well, I take that. I stand corrected. Nice play.
Flag comes in from the back judge.
That was Darrow made the hit and stop. He needed to.
He jumped right back in.
Yeah, he did.
See what
stayed
this call
solid.
is.
I think he pointed to Ell Saline. I'm not sure what it was. It's got to be holding.
Probably holding. Ooh.
Oh, hit to the head. Helmet to helmet. That was a helmet to helmet call. Personal foul.
So that's a big one.
That's 15 yards. Going to make it 1st and 25.
Right.
Back on the 35-yard line. The flag got thrown right where the contact was, but it had to be on a block because they would never call the ball carrier for that.
Yeah, that was.
So it had to be on a block that was occurring in that same area.
It's a call we don't usually see.
Trips to the left here for the Cardinals. Snap back, handoff to the right. And nice play.
He was down.
Yeah, he was down.
You were down.
Who was that? I think it was Lanning. I think Lanning came up and made the hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was number 30 for
the Cardinals.
For the Cardinals, which is Obed Ruiz, I think.
Yeah, Ruiz. Yes. He's been their starting running back for back with the quarterback all night. I'm pretty sure that was Lanning. So no gain on the play, no loss on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 25.
9:24 remaining in the half. Warriors lead 6-0.
Once again, it's kind of nice, even though we lost the ball on turnover. It's just still the ball's still moving in our direction.
That's right.
So once again, trips to the left for the Cardinals. Ooh, they should have thrown a flag out here. There was motion.
Pass.
Nice pass play.
Able to get around Freeze, but
Schultz
got
came
wrapped
over
up
to
by
wrap
Schultz.
him up. Going to
Yep.
get him back to just past the original line of scrimmage. So pick up of about 16 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. Dye coming in. Nelson staying in. So across the front line of the defense, you got Nelson, Williams, and Dye. Linebackers Lanning, Smith, Darrow, and Schaefer's. Corners, Wayner's out there. I think Schultz is on this side over here.
Yes.
No, Schultz is a safety. Olsen. Nice pick by Schultz. Schultz goes up high to make the pick. Great read by Chance. He sat back there at the safety position and just held his position, read the quarterback's eyes, and picked it off. Great play by Chance.
Warriors get the ball back. It'll be 1st and 10.
Nice read. Great read. Heads up.
Is that about the 14-yard line there?
Picked it off. What about the 5?
Yeah.
I think it was about the 5 is where he made the pick. Got a little bit of return on it. If he could have got another step and got his feet back under him, he might have got a little bit more.
That's right.
Hand off to Schaefer's. Running hard right up the middle.
He's got room.
Person.
Good
nice
wrap
tackle,
yeah.
but nice run by Trevor.
He's going to pick up the first down.
Yep. Made it up to the 25-yard line. Picks up 11. 8:02 left to go in this second quarter of play. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Trevor's been a fun player to watch grow up over the years from middle school into high school, and he just tends to be able to get those feet under him and power forward.
What I've seen so far tonight about Trevor that I really enjoy so far is sometimes he has a little bit of hesitation, but when he plants his foot, he goes. That play, there was no hesitation. It was just a straight line. I'm going, and if you get in my way, I'm going to take you out. Pitch to Trevor. He's got to get the corner this time. A little tougher. He's going to get stuffed for no loss or no gain there. No loss, no gain. But the Ell Saline, number 20 for Ell Saline's, that is Joe Heichel.
Yeah, he's going to remember
Mr. Heichel, he's going to remember finding Mr. Schaefer's. I don't know. What do they have Trevor listed at?
Oh, they got him at 205.
Yeah, Mr. Heichel only is coming in at 155, so
50-pound difference.
Mass. Yeah, that's a physics problem.
That's right. There you go.
Velocity times mass is mass is going to win. Hand off to Schaefer's up the middle. He's going to run over somebody else.
He's going to pick up 5. Yep.
Going to bring up 3rd and 5 here. Yeah. Mr. Heichel's over here on the sideline. It's his shoulder.
Yep, getting checked out.
Get a little bit off center with Trevor, and you'll remember it.
That's right.
He didn't try to take him on high.
No.
He went low, but
yeah.
Trevor's mass is as big low as it is high.
That's right.
So 3rd and 5, 29-yard line. Snap back. Darrow's got it, and he's going to get tackled for a loss.
There.
Ell Saline had that play read well. There was 3 red jerseys in the backfield before Caleb really had a chance to make a move. So 4th and 7 coming here for the Warriors. 27-yard line. I'm going to guess they're going to punt this one. So
looks like Aiden coming onto the field for Quaid.
Aiden is the long snapper in this case. Quaid's going to go off.
And it looks like we might be going for it.
I can't imagine that. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's one of those, we're going to fool you for a minute, so you have to send your guy back. Not bad.
No,
not bad. Well, except for the bounce.
Yeah.
I mean, Not a bad net. 10. Still netted 22 out of it for a quick kick.
So
I thought for a minute Jack was going to pull down and try to go.
Thought so too. He made the Cardinals hesitate for a moment.
He did. Trouble is, he almost took 1.5 step too long and almost got it blocked. So
Cardinals are going to get the ball back just on their side of the field. It's going to be at the 49-yard line. We'll call it the 50.
I'll call that one the 50. Nose is there.
There you go. Warrior defense.
Looks like pretty standard complement out there for the Warriors that we've seen most of the evening. Once again, Kellen Wayner up top, Miles Olson down here on the bottom, closest to us. 4 backers, 2 safeties. Schultz and Freeze in the safety. Back to pass. They're going to go long. Miles needs to turn and look.
Yeah.
Now, that very well could have been offensive pass interference.
Yes, it could have. He was pulling him on the back.
He actually pushed Miles upfield to get him out of the way.
Right.
I'm not surprised they didn't call it, but Miles could have sold it.
Yeah.
He's a senior. He knows how to act. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass.
5:06, or is that 8? Can't tell.
One of the two. I think it's an 8, I think. Back to pass again. Scrambling, throwing long.
Just out of past the fingertips.
Wayner was right there with him.
Yep.
And Ell Saline had a step on him, but Kellen was right there with the senior.
And Wayner gave him a little push after the ball went by to let him know he was there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still here. The
only problem with that is had Bradley been able to stretch out and grab it and kept his feet, he might have had the step on Wayner to go the distance on that one. So, but hey, got to hand it to Kellen. When you're, I don't know what's he listed at. They don't have the heights on here.
No,
what's Kellen?
110,
5'4", 5'5".
Yeah,
110 pounds. He's out here playing his heart out.
That's right.
Nothing like getting experience at this level when you're that young, because you're only going to get better.
Well, and Kellen is listed as the backup quarterback.
I'm not laughing at his athletic ability because I know Kellen, but when you say in any 11-man game that your backup quarterback weighs 110 pounds, that just yeeks.
So we got a Tampa State Bank timeout on the field called by Ell Saline. Somewhere Mike Powers has a little box on a piece of paper, and he's keeping track of those timeouts. I don't know.
He can.
Yeah.
It's his prerogative now as a retired judge.
That's right. He's got all kinds of time now.
Actually, you know where he's at tonight.
I do know where he's at tonight.
Yeah.
He is watching KU hopefully get a win.
Let's check that score. Yeah, because, well, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Mike Powers let us all know that he would not be here tonight because he was going to go watch the first KU game of the season, thinking that he might see a win tonight.
and I will say that I do hope they get a win tonight, because anytime a Big 12 team is playing out of conference, I always root for the Big 12.
You're a good man. All right, here we go. We got 5:02 remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, it doesn't start till 7 o'clock, so they haven't started.
Okay. 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Gonna keep it. Nice play. Nelson wraps him up for a loss.
Caden Nelson is there to take the quarterback down.
It's either a 6 or 6 yard loss here. Nice play by Nelson. So this is the other thing I got to say I'm impressed with so far. And Nelson's listed as what, a sophomore too?
Yeah.
Yes. These sophomores, I mean, I don't care what grade you are. Our players tonight are not making some of the inexperienced mistakes.
Right.
Like that one. Nelson could have very easily gone for him and allowed that quarterback to get outside of him. Instead, he just worked his way out the sideline with the quarterback and made the quarterback commit.
Yeah.
Very heads-up play.
Yep. Stayed right with him.
Yep. Back to punt. It's on the ground.
He's not going to get that off.
Going to try to run it. Schaefer's going to light him up. It's going to be at the 42-yard line. The Warriors are going to take over And once again,
they gained yards.
Look where they started.
I know.
And look where, they started at the 50.
It was first and 10
first
on
and
the
10
50.
on the 50. And we got the ball out to 42.
Yep.
Ball's turned over on downs. First down for the Warriors.
That's going to make the stat chart look incredible
That's right.
on the night if we can keep.
And we probably should have
negative
said
yards
this
up
at
for
the
defense.
beginning. If you're joining us from another school, not Marion, we are homers.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to say
yeah.
that. We never, the MCTV crews over the years have never said nor even leaned towards pretending that we are an unbiased crew.
That's right.
We are paid by MCTV from Marion
In burgers.
In burgers.
And T-shirts.
And T-shirts.
All right, the clock is going to stop. We're going to have a timeout for the Warriors.
Coach Kraft's going to call a timeout here. Probably a smart timeout. Hey, got a turnover. Let's take advantage of it. Let's make sure we got the right play call here.
Yeah, so that's a Tampa State Bank timeout. We got 4:09 remaining in the quarter.
So kind of back to the last comments.
Yeah.
We do not deride. We do not talk negative about other teams, but we are going to hype up our home team.
Yes.
Gee, I think our crew just sounded like they're going to abandon us to go get cinnamon rolls.
I know. I didn't know that we wanted cinnamon rolls on Friday at 7 o'clock, but apparently we did.
Hey, I got to say another impressive thing about tonight. We have been here at Ell Saline, and the game time started at 6 o'clock. It is now 6:49, and knock on wood, we have not had a train go by yet.
That's right. Not even the big boy.
Wow.
We were up in Abilene for cross country last night. The big boy train came through there while we were there, and you could hear that steam whistle. We were all the way up at the golf course. You could hear that steam whistle clear as a bell.
Yep.
Right through that whole area. It was kind of cool.
I've seen a video on it.
Yeah.
I have not seen it in person.
All right, Warriors take the field again. First and 10 at the
41.
Cardinal 41.
Same lineup.
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication there between Lanning and Darrow. Gonna lose a yard.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be a flag.
Yep.
You just can't do that.
Yep. That's gonna get us first down.
What happened was the landing was stacked, and then one of the Ell Saline players made sure to clap his hands right over Jack's
the top
face.
of him. Yep.
And they're not going to put up with that. Nope. The refs are right in the mix, and they're going to see that happen. And
a little bit of taunting there is going to.
And so
that player, and I'm not going to give his name for purposes, but the player is now getting to recite to the coach of why he's over on the sideline standing by him. So. Hey, I'm all for hyping your teammates up, but at every level, whether it's this level, Pee-wee level, clear up to pro, that's uncalled for. To make a great play, celebrate, but celebrate to yourself and your team, not to the other team or the fans.
We're going to have a conference, I think, probably.
Well, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct, so they have to write it down because that's his first.
Yeah.
And if he gets 2 in the game, then it's – maybe it's a clock issue. I think there's also something, though, about that unsportsmanlike. I thought. Maybe not. I'll look at that one up in the rule book.
So the head official picks up his flag. And
so 4 minutes left to go in this half. Clock running. First and 10 from the 30. Well, just under the 30, 29-yard line. Hand off to Schaefer. He's going to get a couple. 4, 3.
Yeah, he might have picked up 3 yards.
3, 4. Actually, they're going to spot him almost up at the 25.
Yeah.
So probably picked up 4. Long 3, short 4.
We're just a little east of the 50-yard line where we're at tonight. So
we are.
Yeah.
The team's west.
Right, but the broadcast crew,
are east.
Cameras and announcers are east of the 50-yard line.
Landing in the pistol. Hewlett to the right. Freeze to the left. Snap back. Ball's on the ground.
Yeah, good
Lanning
recovery.
got back on it.
Yeah.
Gonna put it back to 3rd and 10.
Couldn't quite find the handle on that snap.
Looked like, in watching him, it looked like before the ball got to him, he was already looking upfield.
Yeah.
He was already looking for his play.
This will be 3rd and 10. Here comes Chance Schultz with the play. Freeze will go off.
Well, that's a little different. Usually it's been Hewlett and Schultz that are going in and out. Schaefer Sendero in the background discussing. Schaefer's going to get the handoff. He's going to go over the left side. He's going to push forward.
He picked up about 8 yards.
Yeah, he's going to be a couple of yards shy. He's going to bring up 4th and 2. I don't think there's any doubt about what Coach Kraft is going to do here.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to punt at the
21-yard line,
yeah.
22-yard line. It looks like 4th and 3 here. Okay, I don't care if it's a misdirection or a straight up, but give the ball to Schaefer.
Yeah.
Left side, give it to him, and just go.
Just punch it.
What he needs to do is do that play where he just takes off at a dead sprint from the get-go, hand the ball to him, and let him run over people to get these 3 yards. And they did. Yep.
And they saw it coming.
They saw it coming, and they stopped us. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a turnover on downs here by the Warriors. Warriors turn the ball over with 1:43 left to go in the half on the 22-yard line, looks like.
Yeah. Our second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis Club. Our Warrior sponsors, Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
Hey, guess what? You caught Gene off guard.
I tried. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from the 22, 1:43 remaining in the half. Same Warrior players out here on defense.
Ell Saline in the 2x2 line. Oh, nice. Oh, didn't wrap up, but nice shot in there by Bremer.
Yeah.
Aiden hit him in the backfield, stood him up, and then several other Warriors, I think Trevor and Caleb and somebody else were in there to kind of wrap him up.
Cole Smith was in there.
Cole. Kind of the linebacking core came in to finish him up after Bremer made him stutter. Hoffner's up off the table. He's not walking well, but at least he's standing up.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
That's the best sign that we could hope for at this point.
Cardinals
nice play.
Pass.
Oh,
he's got a man.
Nice. That was a nice play by Ell Saline. Schaefer's, the ball was just barely tipped over the top of Schaefer's.
And Freeze able to wrap the man up and take him out of bounds. It's going to be third and about 5.
That was a nice play by That was a very nice play by Ell Saline. Defended well by the Warriors.
Yeah.
It was actually a perfect pass.
Yep.
So, good pass by quarterback, Cade Wilson. 2x2 look again for Ell Saline. Wilson deep in the shotgun. Going to roll to his right. Got Phelps looking back. Hits the man underneath. He's got a first down.
He had a lot of room.
Kellen knocks him out of bounds over there after about a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, he was open by about 10 yards.
I'm not sure. And Kellen came back and made a good play on it. I think there was a little bit of confusion on coverage there because Kellen dropped back into a deep zone and had both him and the safety back there covering Phelps, and so it left Bradley open underneath, wide open. So I think that's what Chance is just over there talking to Kellen, saying, "Hey, if that pattern's happen again, you got to stay short.
Right.
Stay with your man.
47 seconds remaining in the half. Cardinals driving.
Looking for the deep pass. Oh, he got it. Nice tackle by Freeze.
And Jonathan just couldn't get there to break it up, but he had a good tackle.
We're going to get it down to the 27-yard line here. 39 seconds to go in this half. Warriors need to find a way to dig deep and get a stop here.
Going to be a Tampa State Bank timeout for Ell Saline.
Yeah, Ell Saline going to call a timeout here with 39 seconds to go. Coach Metro needs to tell his front line is to get in there and cause the quarterback to move.
Yeah.
That last two pass plays, the quarterback's been able to get himself set.
Got a lot of time back there to look down the field and
Yep.
see what's open.
Yep. I really thought Freeze had. It looked like when the kid broke on that play down here, it looked like Freeze was right in his hip pocket, and then all of a sudden, somehow that kid got a step separation right when the ball was coming in and was able to make a clean catch.
Yeah, I thought Freeze was going to be able to cut the angle and knock that ball down.
Yeah, I thought so too. He was too far behind him to ever get a chance at a pick, but I really thought he was going to be able to reach around him and put it back on the ground. So
with the timeout, there's 39 seconds left in this half.
See, here's where I guess it would be nice to have Power's little magic box to see how many timeouts they've used.
That's their second.
Mike, telepathy that to you. I can make fun of him because I know he's not listening tonight.
That's right.
Oh, heck, I make fun of him whether he's listening or not. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line of the Cardinals. Bremer, Nelson, and Williams up front with Smith right behind him in the middle. We'll see what the Warriors defense, if they try to do something different here. You pretty much know that Ell Saline's going to go to the air.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's been working for him.
Well, now he's going to broken up. He's going to try to run it. It's going to be short of the first down or right
barely,
at it.
Yeah. It'll be close.
Might have got it. Yep, they're going to give him the first down. Good scramble there by Wilson. Clock's running. That's the positive right here. Snapback spikes the ball. Clock's going to stop with 22.7 seconds to go. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
If you spike the ball, aren't you supposed to? Isn't the line of scrimmage supposed to move to where the ball was spiked? No.
It's an incomplete pass.
Okay.
In high school.
I got you.
9-yard line, 19-yard line.
Slightly different rules.
Yep. So 2nd and 10, 22 seconds remaining in the half.
Trips to the right for the Cardinals.
We do expect them to pass.
Yeah. I don't think there's much doubt about that. Question is, how fast do you get in there? Nelson had him for a second. Oh, nice job, Trevor. Nice job. Stopped him short of the first down.
Yep,
Clock's running. Yep, they're going to have to call their last time out here.
Yep. That's their third timeout.
That's number 3. 11.5 seconds to go in this first half.
That's another Tampa State Bank timeout. We want to get those second quarter sponsors in again. Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis Club. Marion Kiwanis is going to bring you Old Settlers Day events coming up at the end of the month. So look forward to seeing you all out there at the park and downtown for the parade. Be a home football game that weekend too, against Haven, I believe.
Going way back to the pregame tonight, it was brought to you by Central National Bank, and we are broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. Warrior sponsors on the evening: Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
We got 11 seconds remaining in this quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
11.5.
11.5 seconds. Thank you.
Could make all the difference in the world.
That's true.
We hope not.
That's true. Somebody at home counting on their fingers. They go, I ran out of fingers.
So 2-by-2 look here from the Cardinals. Man in motion to the short side of the field. They're going to have 3 stacked on the short side. I bet they're trying to go to that wide side. Looking wide.
Yeah,
it's on the ground.
That was not.
That was kind of an ugly pass.
Yeah.
Good coverage out there actually by Wayner. Wayner had coverage on the – and then actually Chance Schultz was on top.
Yeah, and they forced that pass to be outside.
Yep.
So 6.9 seconds remaining.
They are actually going to try to kick field goal here.
Huh.
So we will see what happens here. So they are lining up for a field goal. Kicker is going to be number 50, Noah Carrasco.
You might zoom out.
is going to line up here for a 26-yard field goal. Well, that is a sharp angle. I missed it left. Yep. It hung left on him.
Yep, it did. So
he got it up in the air good. Just pulled it left.
Be Warrior ball. No time came off the clock.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
It's a play
because it was 11.5 the play before.
Yeah,
the incomplete pass took it to 6.9.
Clock didn't start.
Yeah, I that should have ended the half.
I imagine you'll see the Warriors come out and take a knee.
Yeah. I can't imagine anything different. But
Warriors will have the ball to start the second half. They'll receive the kickoff
if we choose to.
True.
The way the defense has been playing, let's play them deep and just play deep. Yeah, we're in the take a knee position here. And that should do it for this first half of play here in Ell Saline. Officially zeros on the scoreboard. 6-0 is your score here at halftime. Warriors leading.
We're going to cut out for halftime. We want to thank you for joining us. The live feed will continue.
You want to do a quarterly report real quick?
Oh, yeah, quarterly report.
Once again, that's our whole first half of play. The defense has played, I'm just going to say, beyond their years.
Yep.
They've made great choices. They've not been exposed anywhere that's caused them problems. Just played a good, solid first half, and I hope they continue to do that in the second half. Offensively, we've had some glimpses. Trevor's run the ball really well. We just got to find a way to, to keep moving the ball and get some more points on the board.
Yeah, and without Hoffner up there, Trevor gets isolated. Yep. We need to figure out how to open up the field a little bit more for Trevor.
Right.
But good first half for the Warriors.
Way to start the season, guys, and we will be back to join you in about 14 minutes. Just so you know, this mic right here stays hot.
No hot mic moments. That's right. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Luckily, they're all sitting.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are pleased and honored to introduce Mrs. Deanna White, wife of the late Bernie White. As many will remember, Bernie was a longtime employee of our school district.
All right, welcome back to second half action here in Brookville, Kansas. Marion Warriors playing Ell Saline Cardinals.
We are back
Darren
for the third
Neufeld,
quarter.
Jeremiah Lang here on the announcing duties for this evening. Supported by Mr. Gene Winkler on the computer, Sadie Lang and Austin Murphy running the cameras. Doing a pretty good job for both first-time camera workers. We hope. We're a little busy watching the game. That's what Gene says. So I hope everybody home agrees with that. If not, too bad.
Don't give them an opportunity to voice their opinion.
I said too bad. I didn't say they got an opinion. So, getting ready to start the second half of play here. Warriors leading 6-0. Keys to the second half. Warriors just got to keep up that good solid D that we saw in the first half from them.
Yeah, and open up the field for Trevor Schaefer.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine that Coach Kraft, Coach Metro didn't make some adjustments on that offensive side to – if Ell Saline's going to start keying on Trevor, what do we need to do to change stuff a little bit? So back deep for Marion, we got Jack Lanning, Trevor Schaefer's, and Mr. Freeze in the middle. First time we've seen a kickoff return for the year by the Warriors. So Ell Saline tees it up. Deep kick. It's going to be fielded by Freeze at about the 15-yard line. Cuts left. He's going to get taken
wrapped
down
up at about the
pretty
20.
hard, about the 24.
Yep.
I don't see. I didn't. Okay, so Cade Wilson, quarterback, made that tackle. He had a pretty clean shot at Freeze. He didn't.
Wrapped him up and took him down.
Yeah, Jonathan didn't have a chance really to make a move or get rolling there. He did pick up about 8 yards on the return, but didn't really get a breakaway going. So Warriors going to start here on the 24-yard line. Darrow and Schaefer's in the backfield. Olsen in motion. Lanning's going to keep it.
Lanning's got room.
He's got a seam. He's got a load. Got one man to beat.
Yeah, I think he's got him beat.
Just take the angle. Pick the angle. Pick the angle, Jack. Pick the angle. Oh, he escapes him. Gets on down. Oh,
man.
2-yard line for Mr. Jack Lanning. Okay, that might be some of the niftiest uncoordinated moves you've ever seen from a quarterback downfield.
But he made it. He made it.
This is my slow down stutter step trip.
Yeah.
Great run by Lanning. He cut back up the right side. Cut up the right side and then was able to cut back to the left sideline and make it on up. Check in a second. Gene, do you hear both of us in your head in here?
You hear
both of us in here?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Lanning hands off to Schaefer. Schaefer stands up into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Warrior touchdown. It's going to make the score 12-0. Nice run by Trevor. Good blocking again. He met the linebacker at the goal line, so nobody touched him for the first 2 yards from scrimmage.
Yeah, good run by Trevor Schaefer's. Good play call from the Warriors to get that ball in the end zone. Get Jack on the sideline, give him some oxygen here.
Yeah. No, he's still out there.
Yeah,
we're going for 2.
That's right.
Pitch, Schaefer.
There's a flag that came in. It's probably going to be a hold.
Yeah, probably going to be a hold in the interior.
Usually where that flag gets thrown.
Schaefer's got in.
Yep, he did.
But I got a feeling we're going to have to do this one again. I think it'd be a personal foul. Oh,
another helmet
to helmet. I wish we could find out who they're calling that on.
Right.
Is it a lineman or is it the running back blowing through to make a block? I wish we could know so that we could tell everybody at home what to kind of watch for, because some of these calls like that, we're not sure what the refs are really looking for.
They're kind of mysterious,
Yeah.
All the way back to the 19-yard line.
So it's going to be a 2-point conversion from the 19. You got a play in your playbook for that, Darren? 2-point conversion from the 19.
Well, I do. I don't know if the Warriors have it in theirs. Well, it's something different because they've split Trevor out to the right. So single back. They're going to throw it long, picked off. That is returnable.
Got tripped up.
So 2-point conversion, no good. But the Warriors still go up on the scoreboard 12-0. So I thought I heard, I need to look this up, and I don't know if Keisha's got stuff on the website. I need to look this up real quick. But I thought I heard the white hat when he came over here where you could kind of hear him and trying to read lips and hear him a little bit. He almost, when he made that motion, I thought I heard him say blind block. So I don't know if that's a signal for a crackback block.
Okay.
Like the receivers are coming back in and blindside block on somebody. So I don't know. I'll have to look that up real quick. Or once again, if anybody at home knows, please text me. Text Gene. Text anybody so we know.
So Warriors lead 12-0 here at the start of the third quarter. Our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery. I want to thank our sponsors.
Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm looking something up.
Darren's learning the rules of football. Real quick.
Just the signals.
Oh, okay. So we're going to see a kickoff from the Warriors here, and as they come out.
Yeah, and of course, it's not a signal they have shown. It's a new one.
Maybe Austin knows.
That'd be a good question. Austin, the referee signal when they do that, what is it? That's what it's a new one this year, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so Jack Lanning comes in. I've almost called him by his brother's names twice now.
Well, the
tonight.
scoreboard up here has for number 7.
Yeah.
Up in the air.
High
kick. Caught
they're not gonna let that guy have a return this time.
Return to the 40-yard line. So
coach said
Landon Dye is down. Looks like elbow.
Marcel Johnson on the catch. Brings up the first down.
Well, he's heading off under his own power, so that's good.
Yeah, I think he's
Some
all
kind
right.
of stinger.
Yeah.
So in for him, well, it's been kind of a rotation all night, but Nelson, Williams, and Brimmer are in on the front line. Kellen Wayner seeing a lot of playing time here on that cornerback tonight.
Yeah.
Since Nathan went out with an injury early.
And playing well.
Yes, he is. Gave him a little too much of a cushion there.
Cardinals pick up the first down on that play.
Kellen is he's making sure he's not getting beat deep.
Right.
Which, okay. I can understand that. You know, let's not get beat deep, but at some point you're going to have to start coming back up because they're hitting that underneath route. He came up and made the initial hit and just getting him wrapped up. Ell Saline picks up about another 4 after the initial hit, gets the first down.
Cardinals have shown Darren that they are content to live in the air. They're not going to spend too much time trying to run, it looks like.
And scrambling. Oh, nice play by Olsen.
Yeah.
Great play by Schaefer's. And then Olsen just made a solid.
Olsen did a great job wrapping him up.
Just made sure he didn't go for the fake, didn't just stuck right with him.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 12 from the 49, Cardinal 49.
Yeah, they were on the Warrior 49. Now they're back on the Cardinal 49. So once again, 2x2 look for Ell Saline. Wilson that in the pistol. No.
Ball start with the Warriors.
I didn't think he broke over.
I didn't either. The officials seem to think he did, and so it's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Well,
they went from 2nd and 12 to 2nd and 6 on a 5-yard penalty. I don't know. Math is different.
It's definitely 2nd and 7. Snap back. Looks like they're going to try to run an option. Wilson keeps
He's
it.
going to be wrapped up.
Pick up a few. Quaid wraps him up.
Yeah, threw him for a couple yards.
He threw him for 2 yards forward. But still going to bring up a 3rd down and about a long 3.
Or 2.
Well, their announcer says 3. Their scoreboard keeper says 2.
9 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter here. Warriors lead 12-0.
Ell Saline got a little bit of a drive going here.
Yep.
Warriors just need to somehow find a way to get them stopped. 2x2 look again. Rolls to his left, finds the flat pass. That's going to be a 1st down.
Cade had a beat on the quarterback.
It was good coverage by Trevor. It's just, they're just getting the passes off. They're making the catch, and they're picking up the yardage to get the 1st down. It's only about a 5-yard gain, but only needed 3 for the 1st.
Right. So Marion's going to have to find a way to put some pressure on the quarterback to force him to make those decisions quicker.
I have not seen Dye check back in yet, but he's not over on the table either. So
no, he's standing.
Oh, I see him over there on the right-hand side.
Stretching that leg out.
Okay. If nothing else, just to keep a rotation, to keep somebody fresh up here on that front line. Man in motion. Handoff going to the wide side. Oh. Free's going to knock him out of bounds down around the 15-yard line.
That's a big gain for the Cardinals.
That's really the first play from scrimmage that's really hurt the Warriors tonight. It's been for a long game.
Yeah, the man in motion was able to get around the corner and found some open ground over there, and fortunately, Freeze was able to bring him out of bounds.
Wayner was out there on the corner and got him turned back up and in. There just wasn't anybody filling in behind him to make the stop.
Warrior defense looking for a stop here. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
On the 15-yard line. Snap back, rolls to his left. He's looking for the deep man. Puts it back in the back corner, a little long.
Just a little out of reach.
Good play by the Cardinals.
Freeze was there on the coverage. Can bring up 2nd and 10.
Jonathan needs to take just a slightly different angle on the break.
Yeah.
I've noticed on several of those long ones like that, he's been right in the hip pocket, but he's been on the backside on the hip pocket and not where he can make a play on the ball. Second and 10 for the 15. 2x2 again, man in motion. Nice play that time by Lanning. Jumped up in the route. I think he tipped the ball. I think he got his fingers on it because it was fluttering when it got out to the corner and it fell incomplete.
Going to bring 3rd and 10 for Ell Saline at the 15-yard line. Warrior defense making a stand here.
Haven't seen many other substitutions tonight from the Warriors. Played, probably about 13, 14 guys have been the especially since Hoffner went out.
I think Landon Dye is back in there. Ball's on the ground, and we got a whistle.
Delay a game.
I think the Warriors want the ball on the ground.
Not a false start. It's a delay of game. 3rd and 15 now from the 20. I've been watching the Ell Saline staff and players, and and it's not the same one all the time, comes over here and gets a play from the coach and runs it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're eating up a lot of their play clock in the way that they're running their play calls. So that's their choice. I'm just saying that it's kind of surprised me in a way that that's the first delay call we've had all evening.
So 7:41 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors lead 12-0. 3rd and 15 for the Cardinals at the 20-yard line.
Snap. Lanning's chasing, gets away.
Ball's away.
Nice play by Wayner. Oh, no.
And they're going to call
I
Wayner
don't know
for
how
pass
they can call
interference,
Wayner,
I
because
think.
Wayner was going for the ball.
I thought so, too.
I thought that might be one of the best. On the offense.
Wow. Offensive pass interference.
I thought Wayner was going for the ball.
Yeah.
I guess he was. So
the question
now is if they take it, it's going to be 4th and
it'll be 3rd.
Oh, third and
25. Is that a 10-yard penalty?
Yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty. Wrong way, dude. Thank you.
And the other option is if you don't take it, then it's 4th and 15.
Well, actually, it's 15 yards.
Oh, is it 15 yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's now going to be 3rd and
30.
Yes.
15 plus 15.
I'm only an engineer.
I used my fingers, my toes, and my fingers again.
Casey would be proud.
So 3rd and 30 from the
35.
Cardinal 35.
Now, this one is a tough play call out of the playbook.
Yeah.
You just try to get back as much as you can. I hope you put yourself in a position. Oh, nice pick. Nice pick by Freeze.
Freeze reaches up and grabs it out of the air.
At this point, that's as good as a punt.
That's right. Absolutely.
I mean, you ended up with the ball in a better field position than they started their first down on. So you take it and run.
Yeah, on 3rd
Great
down,
pick
you make
by
that
Freeze.
catch. On 4th down, you knock it down.
Exactly.
Yep.
Nice pick.
Nice camera work there.
Woo!
Wow. The producer's complimenting the camera work there.
You'll notice the producer engineer is not complimenting the announcers tonight.
Very rarely do the announcers get complimented.
We compliment ourselves. Good job, Jeremiah.
That's right. Well done, Darren.
And if we were Judge Powers, we'd compliment ourselves.
All night long. And then we'd tell you how old we are.
So 1st and 10 here from the 16-yard line for the Warriors. Landing in the pistol.
And flag comes out. We got a false start, it looks like.
I don't know what Chance did, but he obviously upset the line official over here because he pointed right at Chance's feet and said, it was you, buddy.
And I guess I don't know because they come over and they check with the
he gave him the thumbs up, and the guy gave him the deal, so he must have shifted after he got the thumbs up. I didn't see him leaning.
No.
I wasn't really specifically watching him, but he obviously did something. So 1st and 15 from the 11. 7:28 to go in this third quarter of play. Olsen in motion to the left. Lanning's going to keep up the middle.
He'll pick up a couple yards.
About 6.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe just 5. Picked up 5. I guess just 4. I thought the line of gain was right on the line, but I guess not.
Roger Schroeder is jealous that he's not getting any attention tonight.
Hand off to Trevor. Trevor is going to pick up a few. He gets about 4. And for Schroeder at home, it's not raining.
That's right.
But I did forget my winter coat. Wonder if Roger could bring me his.
He's probably wearing his right
probably,
now.
Yeah.
Got the AC turned on and wearing his winter coat in the house.
And now's about the time they're turning off the volume. So 3rd and 8 here for the Warriors. Just at the 29-yard line, 28, 29, or 19. Sorry. 19-yard line.
Another
handoff,
run.
Misdirection there. Handoff to Caleb. And
Warriors just not
Saline
finding anywhere
red
to go on those plays there.
So no gain, no loss. It's going to bring up 4th and 8 yards from that 19-yard line. So I got a pretty good feeling here. You're going to see Jack Lanning back up and boot the ball. So after the nice turnover, the Warriors can't get really any field position going.
Good
nice
punt.
Kick. Fielded about the 46-yard line. Chance holds him up, and then Trevor comes in and finishes him off.
Good coverage on the punt by the Warriors.
About a 7-yard return there. So Gene just looked it up on our YouTube feed, and currently, is that on the whole night so far or current? Current night now, there's 40 different devices watching the YouTube feed.
That's great.
Thank you to everybody that's out there.
Our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Grocery.
Thank you to our sponsors. Please go support them when you have the opportunity. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Rolling, looking to pass, deep pass. Oh.
They are going to connect that one of these times.
Once again, Jonathan is just –
there's a flag here in the backfield.
Yep, roughing the passer. I'm not sure who hit him. I looked up on the pass, but he's a little shaken up. Unfortunately, that'll be a 1st down for the Ell Saline Cardinals. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 30 now. Oh, shoot. Okay. So if I want to see Ell Saline player numbers, I'm going to have to go down to the ground to read it.
Go look through the crack of the bleachers. We're standing in the bleachers tonight. We went up in the press box, and we were just not going to be able to give you guys a good picture from in there. We're going to be competing with dirty windows.
So 1st and 10, 30-yard line. Going to roll to the right. He's going to pitch.
He's got a man. That was a well-played option.
Yep. Smith was there and wrapped up the quarterback in the backfield, but just made the pitch with a full head of steam. Ruiz caught the ball in full stride and just took it at it. Yeah, it looked like the R number 30 running there. And Trevor, and just kind of ran over white jerseys downfield.
Another 1st down for the Cardinals. Under 5 minutes in this quarter. Warrior defense looking for a stop.
Is it about the 19-yard line, I think? Yeah. Man in motion, handoff to Phelps. Freeze. Oh, it's a good stiff arm by Phelps. Runs over Olsen. Those were some good football moves by Phelps.
They really were.
First the stiff arm and then just ran over Olsen. Olsen tried to go low, just didn't have the momentum to stay with him.
I think we're going to see a timeout here called, Tampa State Bank timeout called by the Marion Warriors.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line.
Ell Saline really moving the ball well
yes,
right
they
now.
Are, right? They are this drive. They have found some play calls that have gotten them some openings, and, well, the 2 penalties helped. I mean, 30 yards of penalties this drive on the Warriors have not helped the matter any.
Warriors getting a little breather. I thought that's a good call for a timeout
Yes.
by Sean there to give his guys a chance to get off the field and get a breather and collect themselves
Composure.
here. Yep.
Get a little composure. See if we
Break
can
up
get
the
a stop.
rhythm.
We're awful quiet out there. Let's get some.
So
Put the hands together.
right now, you know, let's say the Warriors, even if they can't get a stop here from a touchdown, make them take all 4 plays to get it.
Yeah.
You know, don't let them get it on this first play.
There we go.
Make them earn it.
We have a first down.
I kind of like those plays lately where we were going the wrong direction for them. You know, where we were marching them backwards.
Right.
Kind of like to see a couple plays like that here.
Pass was short.
That's close.
Lanning had that one covered well.
Yeah.
It'd been interesting to see if Phelps could have got his hands on that one and caught it, what would have happened. I think Lanning might have been able to wrap him up for a loss. But we will never know.
That's right. It's an incomplete pass for the Cardinals. Plays coming in.
Cardinals are going to go back to their 2-by-2. Man in motion. Snap.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. He's
There's a
just gonna
flag
take
in the
any-
backfield.
I think it's got to be illegal motion. Yeah, illegal shift.
Illegal
Yep.
shift.
Wilson is still holding. I don't know if it's his shoulder, his arm, or one of his ribs, but ever since that hit he took back there in the backfield half a dozen plays ago, he is definitely holding something gingerly. If
Yeah,
it is
he
his
is. He's
elbow,
got
yeah,
kind
if
of
it's
his
his
arm.
elbow or shoulder, you know, that's his throwing arm. So, you know, that could be impacting. We haven't seen any deep passes this drive. We've seen him pitch. We've seen him show some shorter ones.
Yeah. He is carrying
Yeah,
that
he's
arm.
carrying it. Yeah.
We got a quarterback, I think, warming up here.
Third down.
I know on the depth chart, number 7 was listed as the second quarterback. So, from what Coach Kraft gave us, So,
Right.
trips to the narrow side of the field. It's always an interesting lineup. I always cringe when I see trips to a short side of the field because you know it's going to that wide side guy.
Right.
You know where it's going. Catch made, held out.
I'll say he
they
got
gave
in.
a touchdown.
Yeah.
Thought we held him out there. Guess not. Wayner hit him, spun him, but Lanning had to come over and or maybe that was Chance. One of the two of them came over, and they say he got the ball across before he was hit down. Ell Saline going to go for a kick point after here.
We saw him attempt a field goal earlier. Yeah, he is
So
not comfortable.
PATs end up being the equivalent of a 20-yard field goal, so we'll see if he can.
Right from the middle of the field.
Yeah, middle of the field. This is a little better angle for him than he had to do before. Right hash hooked it left, so we'll see if he can hold it straight, kick that down, up, and it's good.
So Cardinals get 7 points there. It's going to be 12-7 with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Cardinals are looking strong.
They are. That was by far the best drive of the night for them. And they had what, maybe 2 running plays in that line. They had that the one option pitch.
Yep.
And maybe another scramble. Most of them were those short passes.
Want to go through our third quarter sponsors again. MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery. And those Warrior sponsors are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
MCTV always looking for new sponsors. So I know Gene has sent out to our past sponsors again, requesting their continued support. But if anybody else wants to become a sponsor, please don't hesitate to contact Gene Lanning, and we'll get you set up as a sponsor. I mean, Gene Winkler. Well, I'll call Gene Lanning. See what he calls you back. Sorry, I was thinking Lanning Pharmacy is one of our sponsors when I said that. So, but yeah, get a hold of Gene Winkler. We always have room for more sponsors.
All right, Cardinals are going to kick off to the Warriors. Got Schaefer's.
Second time they've kicked off on
Schultz
the evening.
and Freeze back.
They kicked off to start the second half here. Ball's up, away. It's going to be taken by Freeze at about the 15-yard line again. Up the middle. Gets past the 30, 32. Nice return.
Good return by Jonathan.
Yeah, about 17 yards on the return. Okay, so here come the Warriors. Doesn't look like it's too different of a lineup. I don't see any changes out there. Hoffner still. We won't see Nathan again tonight. He doesn't have his helmet, and he's still walking gingerly.
We'll just hope he can get that healed up.
And actually, Dye's not in there right now either. 64. Let's see who's 64. R64. Handoff up the middle to Schaefer's. He breaks a hole. He's going to get caught from behind, but good run by Trevor.
64 is 50-yard line. Watkins.
Luke came in as the right guard, right guard, and I'm going to guess because I didn't see Landon in there. He came in for Landon. I don't know if Landon's fully recovered from that little injury he had earlier. I see him over there on the sidelines.
And Luke's a freshman. And he's another one of those kids that last year in the spring, he was not taller than me. And now he is taller than me.
49-yard line.
Olsen in motion to the left. Lanny's going to keep, picks the hole, finds a little hole. He's going to pick up a few yards. He's still on his feet, but see, I don't like that call.
Spot.
That's a bad spot because
he passed the 45.
Exactly, he was way past.
He was
45.
on the 46 or 44 at least.
His forward momentum was that far. It wasn't him that decided to run back that far.
Right.
I am not from where his forward motion was.
It was on the other side of the line.
He was on the other side of the 45 by 2 yards when he got hit. He didn't choose to go backwards.
Right. So Warriors moving the ball 2nd and 7. That's a gain of 3 on the play.
Hewlett to the right. Schultz is out there to the left. Olsen.
We jumped.
A lot of motion. A lot of motion.
They're going to say that the Cardinals brought him offside, but that doesn't usually fly. So,
Ball start on the Warriors.
Be 2nd and 12 from the Warrior 49. A little over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and there hasn't been a drop of rain yet. So,
the radar says 11 o'clock still, so I think we're okay. Olsen's going to go reset on the right side. Now he's in motion to the left. Handoff up the middle to Schaefer. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's going to pick up a few yards.
Pick up the 5 that they just lost.
Yeah, just lost. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I think 7.
46-yard line here. Clock running at 1:44 to go in this third quarter of play. Warriors still holding on to the 12-7 lead.
Yeah, Warriors looking for a first down here. Keep this drive alive.
Molson in motion. Hand off to Schaefer's. Oh,
he just tripped up. Woo. He's going to be a couple yards short. It's going to be a 4th and 2.
It's a nice run. Just shoestring trip up. Schaefer's a little slow to get up there.
Yeah, he'll be a little sore tomorrow. He's
not
got
much doubt that we're going to go for it here. I mean, trouble is with Schaefer's getting banged up on that last play.
Yeah, where do you go?
Yeah, where do you go? Normally you give it to him and let him tear loose, but if he's gimpy, Olsen and Ocean. Oh,
Not what we needed.
nope, that's going to make it tough.
It's going to false start on the Warriors. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty to make it 4th and 8.
Okay, Coach Kraft, what you got in mind?
Although that looks more like 4th and 6. So. You know, a 10-yard passing route would be really nice about now.
Actually, about a 5 or 6 yard passing route would be awesome about right now. They're going to get a delay of game call here.
They're going to take the timeout.
Timeout.
Yep. That's the Warriors' second timeout of the half.
Coach Kraft is not happy about having to take that timeout.
Yep.
But in hindsight, it's not bad for the Warriors as a team because it gives them a chance if they're really going to shoot for a 4th down play here to make sure they're all on the same page.
Yeah, get themselves collected.
And maybe get Trevor back where he's not gimping as much.
Right.
Get a block or run the ball.
Yeah, so 20 seconds remain. This is a Tampa State Bank timeout. We got 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Warriors up 12-7, facing 4th and 7 right now from
46-yard line.
their own 46-yard line. Or excuse me, from the Cardinal 46-yard line. Yep.
You'd have got a text from Roger on that.
I'm sure I will still. Just glad Roger's watching on all 35 of his devices.
I think he meant 5 devices, and there's 35 others.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what he meant.
Maybe. Watching on Vivian's iPad.
We'll see what the Warriors draw up here. Yes, it would be nice to have a little 5-yard pass play in the.
Yeah, find something in the flat there and pick up some yards.
Even our right-hand receiver just shoot right into that.
Mm-hmm.
The flat's wide open right out here in front of that cornerback, and if the cornerback coming up to make a play is either going to have a pass interference or we pick up the 5 yards.
Yeah.
So one of those things that we've seen, like last week the Jamboree, they ran that play.
Mm-hmm.
We had some little quick hits over the middle.
Got another whistle here.
I think in equipment. I think
it
looked like Bremer's something with the snap is not right. It's an equipment issue.
All right, we got them buttoned up now.
Well, Jack's going to drop back here. Looks like you're going to punt.
It's a fake.
And they got the first down.
Yep.
Nice play.
That was well
by Jack
executed.
And Trevor and the Warriors. Number one, the line sold it. They rolled right just like Jack's been rolling to punt all night. The guy rushed quick as if he was going to come catch us from the back, and it left Trevor open right in that little flat. Nice play call by the Warrior coaching staff. Good execution by the players on the field.
It's going to be first down. Quaid is fired up. You can hear him over here. I like that energy.
That's going to end this third quarter of play. Warriors pick up a first down, make it 1st and 10 on the 37. Still up 7-12. Quarterly report.
Report.
You know, the defense didn't look as good as the first half. They did bend a little bit when, Ell Saline had that nice long drive, but we'll see how it's really the only defense we've played this quarter is just that one drive.
Yeah, and this is the time of the year, Darren, where conditioning is still going to play an important role, right? We're 3 quarters in now. We got the fourth quarter, another 12 minutes of football, and can you keep your legs under you? Can you keep your attention where it's supposed to be? Can you get to where you want to be on the field when you want to be there on the field? So hopefully the Warriors have been doing the work leading up to this season, and they can stay strong through this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a great night for football.
It is.
Weather-wise. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better night in early September. I think it was when I got here, it was 75 degrees, 76 degrees. The sun has gone behind clouds, so there's no sun. There's there's no heat, low humidities comparatively to what we've had lately. So, fortunately, on both sides of the ball, we haven't seen a lot of cramping issues or a lot of those type of issues, which is nice because sometimes these early games in September, you'll see 4 or 5 guys getting stretched on the sidelines.
That's when we start calling for the pickle juice.
Yeah.
Get the pickle juice.
And we've seen a couple of the Ell Saline guys get banged up. The quarterback number 5 is still off on the sideline, but they're on defense right now anyway, so I don't know if he'll come back in or not.
Yeah, and they got 52 in a sling.
52, yeah, he's in a sling, so they've got an injury. We've got Hoffner, got sidelined early in the game, and Dye was back for a little bit, but he has not been back in on offense. Who's 62? Right. Who's our 62?
62 is
that'd be
Braden Blackman.
Braden Blackman in at left guard. Jack picked up a yard maybe there.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. At least the far side official will.
So now you've got a pair of freshmen at the guards.
Braden Blackman's a sophomore.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yep.
I apologize to Braden then. So another sophomore in there. Braden's going to run off. Oh, looks like Aiden had an equipment malfunction, but Braden filled in nice for play. He drove his guy off the ball.
Yeah. It's a really neat group of guys this year on the team, and fun seeing them off the field and then seeing them compete tonight as a team. They're playing really well.
Snap back, hand off to Trevor. He's got a hole. He's got one man to beat. Oh, he gets tripped up at about the 20-yard line. He's going to take it to the 18.
Jonathan Freeze saw him coming and just stopped. Whoa.
It was a nice hole. Once again, our line is just doing an incredible job holding those ends to where our Trevor's getting outside.
Yeah, I will say on that play, we looked early.
We did. I thought so too.
And I was glad that we didn't get called.
Well, I'm wondering if it has because the whole line.
The whole line, yeah, they all went at the same time.
So if you're an official standing on the sideline at that point, you're like, well, did I just not see the ball move through the grass? Right.
Yeah.
Because even the running backs left at the same time as the line did. Ball's on the ground. Jack picks it up. He's going to make something out of nothing, though.
He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
About 3 yards. Good play by heads up play by Lanning.
Yeah. He grabbed the ball and just spun his way through the pile.
Yep. 2nd and 7?
Yes.
2nd and 7 from the 15. Yep. From the 15-yard line.
Just about 10 minutes remaining in the game. Warriors lead 12-7.
Freeze brings a play in. I've noticed throughout the game, Freeze, he's got more fingers taped up now than when he started. Or are those just his gloves? Those are just his gloves. He's got white gloves on the one side and the back side's red, so it looks like he's got tape on his fingers, but he doesn't. Hand off to Trevor. He's gonna keep the pile moving, get a couple.
He dragged about 3 Cardinals with him for 2 yards.
Yeah, for 2 more yards after the hit. It's gonna bring up 3rd and about 3
or 5.
That yardstick's not at the right spot there. Look where the official's at. You see. I don't care what that says. 3rd and 4. The scorekeeper hasn't been right all night.
That's true. He changed it to 3rd and 4. He agreed with you. Well, so there you go. All right, Warriors come out on offense. They're looking for the first down, looking to keep this drive alive, get some more points on the board.
Hewlett sprint right, Freeze to the left. Some confusion in the backfield.
Jack's
it's going to be delay a game if we don't get something going here quick. Oh, hole for Trevor.
He's still up. He's still in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Nice stretch by Trevor. Over the top of 2 Cardinals.
Yeah. He was not going to be stopped. He just kept his legs moving. Our city councilman and bus driver, Jerry Klein, says that was a good fake. That's what made the play. So we're going to get Jerry on the mic here one of these nights.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to see the blocks. It's impressive to see the backs playing the way they are.
Yeah.
And Trevor just not giving up.
Yeah, he just
kept the other guy's not giving up on the blocks.
Right.
Because there hasn't been a lineman touched him almost all night. He's been to the second line almost every time. So for the extra point here, Jack takes a snap, going to hand off to – no, he's going to keep. He's going to keep.
He's got room.
He's got room. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion.
So that's going to put the Warriors up 20-7.
To 7 with 8:52 to go in this ball game.
It's going to make that a 2-score game.
Nice play by the Warriors. Good answer.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
that drive. I like the way it was put together, the effort. They
They had
did a
that
great
little
job.
break
Mhm.
with the quarter switch.
Yep.
But then they just drove it on down, put it on in. Good play all the way through. The Warriors have impressed me tonight. They really have. I mean, we saw them last week at the Jamboree. We knew we had some skill sets here to work with. For a first game of the season, this is further along than I really thought they would be.
Yeah. Get our fourth quarter sponsors in here. Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and Yazel Megley Funeral Home. After a year of having them as sponsors, we figured out how to say that name. So,
Well, I knew all along.
no, you didn't.
I did too. He's my neighbor.
Hey, and if you're just tuning in or you've just been tuning in for a while, you go, man, those are great camera shots. We got Austin Murphy and Sadie Lang on the cameras tonight, doing a great job, and we're glad to have them out here doing the camera work. You're going to hear Austin throughout the season, also on the mic, making some calls. So we're glad to have him as part of the MCTV crew, and we might get another student or two to help Sadie with the camera work over the course of the season as well. So this is
Also look for something new when we get to the home games.
Yeah.
If we can find the personnel to do it, we actually now have a remote camera, wireless remote camera that we can take down on the field. So
or interview fans in the stands.
So we're hoping to add one more dimension to the MCTV repertoire. And yes, that's a new word for me, Roger.
Can't spell it, but he can say it.
Kick by Lanning. Nice placement. He's going to get down on the ground. He's going to pick up about the 22-yard line, trying to go wide. Freeze makes a good play on him.
Slows him down.
Oh, that is a crackback block that is going to get called back.
Stepped out of bounds.
That is a crackback block.
Yep.
Olsen got laid out, but it was a blind shot, and that is definitely going to be a flag. That's going to come back from right there.
Yeah.
No doubt about
Flag
it.
over on the far side and on the near side.
Yep. Yeah, I could hear the official say he's got to hit him with open hands, and he just lowered his shoulder and laid him out. And that's why that rule has been put in place, so you don't lay kids out. You know, it's a difference between getting a block on them and knocking them out of the play versus just laying them out cold. And
right.
Poor Miles never saw it coming. He got ear hold. You say there was a flag on the other side too?
Well, that's the same call.
Oh,
but
same
yeah,
call.
the far side official got his flag out on that also.
So that's a 15-yarder front. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's that same motion.
That's what it is in. That's that new motion. So just so you all know at home, if you see that motion this year, we figured it out tonight. When the official does the motion where he butts two fists together in front of his chest, that is a blindside block. And what we just heard head referee say is when you have a blindside block, it's still legal if the blocker uses open palms.
Right.
So in other words, you just can't lower your shoulder into him anymore, I guess. Rolling to his left. Oh, he got flushed out. He's going to get flushed out, chased down. Oh, he gets away from a couple. He's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Yeah, 5 or 6 yards.
Good elusive run there by Wilson.
Warriors were anticipating a pass and had the pass covered well, and Wilson had to scramble and was able to pick up those yards.
I think on that particular play, the Warriors have done a pretty good job keeping them or making them work back inside.
Mm-hmm.
And on that one, we allowed that quarterback to get to that outside and stay outside, and that's how he could make some moves and pick up the yards. So 2nd and 4 here from the 18, 19, somewhere in that range.
18, yep.
Going to pass back immediately out here in the flat to the running back, Ruiz, and
I thought Freeze just could not wrap him up.
Olsen came up to make the hit and got
Olsen got smacked
himself.
again.
The best thing Olsen just did, he got up and showed no emotion.
Yep.
Right now, I guarantee Olsen is seeing nothing but stars.
That's right.
But he's not letting them know it. Yep. He's I hope he doesn't pass out on his feet right here because he got helmet to helmet whacked. The running back lowered his head and just ran over him.
He got smacked hard.
It was a good run by the running back, and it was a great tackle by Olsen. It was just a very hard collision.
Yes.
So 3rd and 3 here for the Cardinals.
Ell Saline looking for a short pass, quick pass. There's a flag on the
It's got to
play.
be a holding.
Yeah, that's what I would
It's
assume.
going to have to be a holding back there. Yep.
So that's coming back.
Yeah, Quaid was getting in there and was actually had a little bit of a bead on the quarterback and was getting held up.
Warriors really showing a good.
Watkins was in on that play too. He
Yeah.
was in there on that series. Nelson checks back in. So you got Nelson, Williams, and Bremer up front. It's going to march him back 10 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 13.
13 from the, 9? 8? 9? Somewhere in there.
I think from the 9. Goes.
Quarterback standing almost on his own end zone. Takes a snap. He's going to roll. Quick pass up over the middle. Knocked out of there by Cole Smith.
Yep.
Good breakup by Smith from the middle linebacker position. Drops 20 yards down the field to make a pass.
He just read that play, got his big paw up there and knocked it down.
I didn't see who else was covering. Was it? It almost had to be Freeze.
Yeah, I think it was Freeze.
Was that covering on the player?
Yeah.
So it's going to force a punt here by Ell Saline with 7:12 to go in this game.
See if they return the favor and run a fake here.
Yeah.
They're down by 13, 7 minutes left in the game. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah. As bad as you want to as your Warriors right now, you don't rush anything more than your front three.
Right.
Leave your linebackers in place. I drop Freeze back about
Freeze.
15 yards.
It's just going to roll.
Let it go. No biggie. You weren't going to try to return it anyway, probably, so why not? So where's you going to get the ball back on their own 48-yard line here? 7:02 to go in this ball game.
Warriors are leading 20-7.
You want to do fourth quarter
Our
sponsors?
fourth quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and the Yezel Megley Funeral Home. Warrior sponsors, Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supplies, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance. We're broadcasting to you from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area.
And for those of you that are tuning in and just hearing Jeremiah and I, and you want to hear the rest of the broadcast crew next week at home, Mr. Mike Powers and Roger Schroeder will be back on board. I think Roger's back next week, isn't he?
I don't know. I think he only signed up for like one game. So
Landon keeps it. Oh,
wow. He's going to go.
Aiden Bremer just laid out a block that took down 3 Cardinals. If you want to see the block
that
of the
is
night,
a Case and Son touchdown.
You want to see the block of the night, rewind your YouTube and watch Aiden from the left guard position take out 3 red jerseys, and Jack had nothing but to walk up that until he got to the safety. Wow.
That was a great play call. Great
decision by Jack to keep it.
Yep.
The one guy that had a shot at him out here followed the running back, and then Jack just cut up inside of him and outran him to the end zone. You don't say that too often. Jack outrunning somebody. Oh, he's grown too, and he's picked up some speed. Nice play by the Warriors. That's a way to put a nice little finishing touch here.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Uh-oh. That'll be a penalty flag. Yep. We broke the huddle with 12 men.
We're just trying to make a 2-point conversion a sporting chance. Attempt will be now from the 9-yard line.
Snap back. Hand off to Trevor. Trevor's fighting. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet.
I think he gave him up just short.
He tried to reach it out.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get it there. It's going to be no good. But that was quite the effort. He got
That was.
7 yards of a lot of effort there.
So 26-7, just under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Warriors lead.
But the nice thing
Ell
is, no
Saline
matter whether we
Cardinals.
got that extra 2 points or not, it's a 3-score game
That's
now.
right.
So really didn't matter if it was 19 or 21-point differential. So
Darren mentioned it. I'll emphasize it is another, again, it's a beautiful night for football. Almost no breeze. I mean, it's just real gentle breeze.
I don't think since they ran that flag up the flagpole that it's hardly moved.
Yeah.
So when we saw the weather forecast even 24 hours ago, we thought, oh man, we're going to be under umbrellas in a tent and up in the press box just trying to fight to see the field from the wind and the rain or the lightning. And
yeah.
thank goodness the weather has held off, moved the game time forward a little bit, and it's been a beautiful night.
Yeah,
in a lot
nice
of ways.
to have that flexibility. I know it's there are games kind of all over the state that we're doing that, bumping that game up to 6:30 or 6 just to stay ahead of the weather tonight. Get these games
Well,
in.
last year a lot of games around the state got lost to COVID.
Right.
When you have a chance to move some stuff around, and if the weather does look like it's going to move in, why not, let the kids play?
We come to see crowd over tonight.
That's right. We followed Gene's GPS to get to Ell Saline, and we got to a point and said end of paved road.
Oh, nice.
And so we drove for 6 miles on a dirt road.
Real nice. Did you?
Only a half a block from the main highway.
I was gonna say, did you end up on the Smoky Gunnery Range? Did you?
People were real nice. They gave us that "you followed your GPS" look.
All right, back to receive the ball is Garrett Phelps in 42,
So Warriors to kick off again.
and Hunter Holtgren.
Is this the 4th or 5th kickoff for the game?
We've scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, so the 5th then.
Fifth kickoff of the night from Jack. Little poke. Oh man, it went 10 yards, but barely.
Yeah, it was almost an onside kick there.
I don't know that that's what Jack meant to do.
It
Was that
would've been-
Jack that kicked? Yeah, it was. I'll let Austin get a hold of Jack after. I'll let Austin take care of that one. Not Austin Murphy. I mean,
Right.
my Austin.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Though you don't want to be the team that's up by 3 scores that you're just kicking an onside kick.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah,
I
I don't think it was on purpose.
Yeah, it was not Coach Kraft's intent to kick an onside kick at that point.
Ball is on the 45.
It's Gene says it did all work. So Cardinals come out on their own 45.
Wilson's
First
still in
10.
there at quarterback. He's holding his arm out after every play. Motion to the right. He's going to hand off.
Warriors
Nice
are there to
tackle.
wrap him up.
Nice wrap up and tackle there by Lanning. I think that's on Olsen.
Yeah.
A little bit of extracurricular after the tackle. Well, and I'm not trying to defend Olsen's actions, but he was getting manhandled and he retaliated, and the second guy usually gets caught on the retaliation. So
Unnecessary roughness.
it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line now for the Cardinals. Moved it into Warrior territory. Clock's running, 6:40 to go here in this final quarter of play. Man in motion to the right.
That was a long time to keep your guys without moving.
Okay, so why they called that one, and I was wondering about that earlier when it got called. The running back the back that went into motion, as he passed in front of the quarterback, he actually made the motion to take a handoff, and he can't do that. It's got to be just the running motion.
Yeah.
So if the ball had already been snapped, he can make a fake motion like that, but not before the ball's been snapped.
So Quaid goes off, and
It's Watkins.
Luke
checks
Watkins comes on.
So up front, you got Nelson, Watkins, and Bremer. And about the same linebacking core we've seen most of the night after Hoffner went out. And going to be delay a game.
These are not the these are kind of the mistakes that you expect first game of the
Yeah, it
season, but
is.
they're also the mistakes you don't want to see.
Well, as a coach,
As a
you don't wanna
coach,
see
yeah.
them. Yep. I kind of the delay of game tonight on Ell Saline is a way that they're maneuvering play calls.
Right.
We've seen it all night where after the play's over, one of the kids from on the field comes over to get the play from the coach, then to run it back into the huddle. So the play clocks already have gone before the call's even coming back in. I mean, it wasn't more than about nice.
Oh,
Caleb almost picks up a big sack. Instead, Trevor brings him down just past the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up about 3.
Caleb's going to be wanting that back.
Yes, he is. I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was when Austin, the class was playing Ell Saline. There was a couple games I don't think they huddled the whole game. Ell Saline used to run a no-huddle offense.
That's right.
And kind of like Sedgwick did there for several years. And, yeah, that's a huge change watching this team, go from no huddle to, I bet their play count, they're probably getting 20 less plays a game.
Yeah.
By having the way they're calling the plays here right now. Because the back judge is already down below 10 seconds before they even came out of the huddle. He's already counting 5 before they even line up. They got it off with 1 second to go.
Too high. Olsen throws a shot just to let him know he's there.
Well, and 3 almost thought about throwing a shot back.
Getting chippy.
Clock stops.
4:24 remaining in the game. Warriors up 26-7.
3rd and 17 from the 47-yard line.
It's a good way to start the season for the Marion Warriors.
Yes, it is. Right now, those 4 defensive backs for the Warriors just need to set on that 35-yard line and not move. Don't let anything get over your head.
Yeah.
Keep everything in front of you.
Keep it in front of you.
Yep. Don't let them get a quick score here. They take the last 4 minutes of the game. Nice play by Lanning.
Great play by Lanning.
Lanning sacks.
Brammer came in just to make sure it got done and was a little late. But,
that was
Lanning.
10-yard sack.
Lanning with a big hit. Going to bring up 4th down. The coach is yelling, punt it, punt it.
I'll tell you what. I've said this several times tonight, but this Warrior team has impressed me tonight.
Yeah, they've been fun to watch tonight. And we got some glimpses of that in the Jamboree last week. I think watching them, put in those 12 plays against those 3 teams, 12 plays each, and getting to see them work hard. And
now we say that, and they've got a couple really tough games coming up here. With 3:36 to go and a Tampa Bay State Bank timeout by Ell Saline.
Yep, Ell Saline will call their timeout.
Next week we'll be at home against Douglas.
Right.
I don't know what Douglas has this year. I don't remember from last year what they graduated, what they're getting back. So I don't have a great feel for them. I know the following week, though, is Kingman on the road. And Kingman lost a few seniors, but has completely reloaded from what I've read and understood.
Oh.
So Kingman's going to be an extremely difficult, tough game.
Yeah.
And then you got Haven at home. Homecoming.
That'll be a big game.
It's going to be a good game because Haven had some really good, strong, big players last year.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them were seniors. If you remember, we were down there. They did their senior night when we were down there last year. And you saw that lineup of posters, and it looked like the college team.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like, there was every guy up there was 6'2" and 230 on their line, and they were all seniors. So, I have hopes that they're not as big and strong like they were last year. And then so, maybe we got a shot in that game then too. So going into district, hey, maybe we can be at least 2-2, if not 3-1.
Right.
4-0, maybe. Who knows? But it's definitely been, so far tonight, been a very positive start to the season.
Let's
get away from it.
We're just going to let that die.
Yep. Warriors are going to take over on about the 26-yard line, I believe.
Be 3:25 remaining in the game. Warriors up 26-7, 1st and 10 from the 26.
I think right now this is that point in the game where you're up by 3 scores. I don't say put in the JV, but I wouldn't run Trevor wild all the time. You know,
No.
spread it around a little bit and don't get somebody hurt.
Well, and I think you could
Just
take
last a little bit.
give Trevor a break here the rest of the game and bring in a couple of your.
I'm not even sure who the next running backs are, honestly. Jack takes a snap, hands off to Trevor up the middle.
Trevor's going to be wrapped up.
That's the type of plays I anticipate seeing
Yeah.
here for the next 3 minutes from us.
Yep.
Stop by number 50.
I might, at this point in the game, I might, give it to Caleb a couple times.
Right, give him a chance
let
to
him get his feet a little more wet. You just don't know with Hoffner's back on the training table over there. You just don't know with Hoffner and that injury. Is it something that's going to hold him out another week? Is he going to be back in 2, 3? Trevor running hard. Oh, he gets a hole.
He's got a hole.
Gets up the field. Going to pick up a first down at the 44-yard line. Nice run by Trevor. Trevor's going to very rapidly get his name known because so far tonight, when other coaches see the tape, he's going to be on the scouting report.
Stop 30.
Stop 30. And guess what? You can't do it with one guy.
That's right.
And the way the line's blocking right now, you're not getting assistance from your interior lineman to help stop him.
Right. Schultz breaks out to the near side.
I believe Freeze is broken out to the right. Hand off to Schaefer. He's got wrapped up pretty quick this time. Lanning should have kept that one. He should have kept it and come out here with Darrow because they only had one guy out here on the wing. And
they were looking for Schaefer's. Yep. 1:45 remaining in the game. Clock is running. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors at the 44.
Great night for this Warrior team. Fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Yezomegli Funeral Home. Schultz split to the right, Freeze to the left. Still Darrow and Schaefer's in the backfield. Laney's going to keep it this time. Cut back to the right. He's going to go down, pick up of about 4. Clock still running, 105, 104. Guess just picks up 3.
Yep.
3, 4, somewhere in there.
Bring up 3rd and 7. We're under a minute in the game. One thing, Darren, I've noticed we talked about conditioning earlier. I haven't seen our linemen grabbing their knees. They've been coming to the line ready to go each time.
Yep. I haven't seen any of our, other than Miles when he got whacked.
Yeah.
Is the only guy on the Warrior team tonight that I saw go to, grab his knees.
Grab his knees. So Warriors are going to win this
Warriors
game.
Warriors are going to take this one to the home as a win. Final score is going to be 26-7 here in Brookville.
Great.
So a wrap up.
Yeah.
Our final quarterly report. What's the best thing you saw out of tonight?
I think the best thing I saw tonight, Darren, was the defense. The defense, we gave a 1 touchdown in the whole game. They were able to maintain their composure throughout the game. They got to the ball quick when they needed to. They gave up a couple big plays, but it didn't break them. They were able to come back and learn from those mistakes
I'll tell you what, I've said it multiple times tonight. I'm going to say it again. The composure of this team, if I didn't look at the roster for the Warriors tonight and didn't see how many freshmen and sophomores are on the field, I wouldn't think this is a team with freshmen and sophomores on it. They played with composure. They didn't look inexperienced. I mean, that was a big senior class we had last year that graduated. Took up a lot of bodies on the field, a lot of positions.
Mm-hmm.
So not a lot of kids got a lot of playing time that were underclassmen. These guys came out, played well tonight, did their jobs offensively and defense, but that defense really stood out. So I think that's what's going to take the rest of the year.
I agree.
So we look forward to seeing it again. And
Jerry's got the bus started.
Jerry's got the bus started. The team's celebrating. We're going to let everybody get out of here. And we will see you all next week back at Warrior Stadium for the Douglas Bulldogs.
That's right.
Good night, everybody.